Okay, so the recording has started, and now um, shortly I will just explain how you can apply to the current programs that are available. Now, from this website that you should be familiar with already, studyinfo.fi, right on the front page, you see the fill in application form. When you click on this, it tells you that you have 17 answers to provide. And one thing I would tell you about Finland or applying to Finland or even every other application that you have to make is that always take your time to read through instructions. Like, don't be in a hurry, just calm down because the instructions are really very important. So I will not be taking my time to go through all this for you now, but when you do this on your own, please take the time, read through all these instructions. Okay, so here now you can see this is the first step, application options. This is where you had the study programs that you've researched already. I've made 2 videos about how you find study program. So I've made 2 videos about that already. So you should have made your research, then come up with 6 different study programs at perhaps 6 different schools. So when you get to this part of the application form, this is where you now start selecting them one after the other. Now you can see it's asking you to search. But in this case, you can just come in and put the study program or the name of the school. So for example, well, I don't know, I didn't make the research, so I don't have any idea of what to choose here. So, but let's just say, let me just add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So as I told you, you can only apply to 6 programs. So you can see in this application, you can apply to 6 study programs. And these study programs are in how many schools? This is Lab, JAMK, Seinayoki, Sariyavi, and University of Eastern Finland. So what I just demonstrated here is to apply to 6 different programs at 4 different universities. You can see that it's very simple. I applied to 4 different universities. I applied 6 different, oh, not actually 6 different programs, because when you look at this, it's agrology, but there are some Finnish courses here. So already too, I told you when you make your research, you can filter out the Finnish courses and select the programs that are available in English only. So now let's say I've selected 6 programs in 4 different schools. Then we proceed. Here you fill in your personal details. Forenames, main forename. Here you put, for example, my name is Abiola Thomas. So I can put that here. Then the main forename is Abiola. So I don't know if I should be demonstrating this for you now, because I know probably someone will want to ask the question. So this is just it, Abiola Thomas, and the main forename is Abiola. You can see already automatically put it there. And here, this is where your surname comes to. So it's as simple as that. Now it's asking for a personal identity code. Do you know the reason for this? Because I chose some. Oh, sorry. I chose that my nationality is Finland. Now, for you, your nationality is Nigeria. So it's asking if you have a Finnish identity code. Let's say, for example, you've been living in Finland, then that means you already have this code. So as you put, if you don't, you say no. That is it. Now you put in the date of birth, gender, place and country of birth. Now that you said you don't have a Finnish identity code, then you need to put in your passport number or national ID number, email address, phone number, country of residence, all these other personal details. So you put there. Now permissions, you can, as I said earlier, ensure you always read. You know, we have this attitude as Nigerians, as Africans, we don't read. I too, I don't read until I get here. I really understand the importance of reading. So make it an habit of yours too that from now on, as much as possible, always try to read. Like just to read. So now let's go on. Contact language. Yeah, this is also very important. You select English. Okay. So yeah, it will ask about your educational background. You can should always come here and select upper secondary school outside Finland. That's if you're applying for a BSc. This means your WAHEC. So upper secondary education completed outside Finland. Also, if you're applying for a master's degree, you can come here and select bachelor's. This is completed outside Finland. So this is where you select your educational background. Then it asks, have you completed general upper education or vocational education? Yeah. If you apply for bachelor's program and you already have a bachelor's degree already, you can come here and click yes. Or if you are using, look at this now. For those who are asking about poly, HND, or this, you can see here, their own UAS here, University of Applied Science, are previously also called polytechnics. So with your polytechnic results, you can as well apply. Now I think so. So you can try that. And if you notice, I always say you should contact the school. So go to the school website, read, go to their contacts. Okay, let me show you an example here now quickly. Let's go to loot my university.fee. Now change the language. There's always the English option. So change the language. Now, for those who want to apply for PhD, on most of the universities, you will always see this research. This part is very important to you as an applicant, and it's also important to companies here. So now, research. Now I'm just diverting now for PhD candidates. So when you click on the research, you will see what the school is researching about. You will see different things. This is where they are telling you, okay, this school is a research school, clean energy, this is this. You read, you see business, sustainable business, all these things. You go and read details about it. And once you've done that, you now start thinking of contacting people like this who are in the department of your interests. So that's for PhD. Now, this is not applicable to only Lute. If you check other universities here too, let me try University of Eastern Finland, UAF.fi. I'm not sure if this is correct. Okay, now this is University of Eastern Finland. So let's change it to English too. There is always English. So now look at it, the same thing that I said. All their university, you always see this research. So what is this university researching about? You come, read it. Now, their own also sustainable resource, muscular disease. So you find any of the universities that is researching on something that interests you. That's where you need to apply to for your PhD. Okay, so let's get back. So okay, I think now the main thing I actually want to describe is the contact us. Now let's come back to the main page of Lute University and to the main page of UEF. To Lute University, every website, majorly when you come down, you will always see the contact us page. Now, if you click on this La Planta campus, you will see this customer service. This is your customer, like this, where you can, the email you can message, they will direct you to the department that you need to talk to. So the same thing for UEF. When you come, let's say visiting the university, let's assume this is their own contact us page. So when you come to UEF, you have the, I think, look at it, you have the contact information here. Staff contact, registry office, facility. So you might want to talk with the registry office. You have the emails here. So when you send email to any of these, even if they are not the one you should talk to, they will direct you to who you should talk to. So you can always ask them question too about, can you give me an exception for IELTS? Can I apply with my HND? Can I apply with my OND? You can always contact the school. All of them has a contact us tab on their website. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, okay, I've explained this part. Now what happened? This has changed back to finish. Okay, yeah, I remember that I selected some of the programs that are in finish. So let me quickly change that now. I removed them. Like these programs now, that part is asking me about these programs. Let me remove these programs that are in finish. This one is in finish. This is in finish. In fact, almost all the programs I selected are in finish. So now let me try and add English programs. Okay, now this is an English program. This is also an English program. This is an English program. Now I can say show more. Show more. Of course, I told you if you've made your research, you can just come and use the search option. You won't have to be going through them one after the other like this. You can use the search option to search for the program that you've researched already. Now I'm saying a lot of programs and finish. Okay, now this one is in English. This is also in English. English also. Now we have 6. So let's go back down again. We won't see that finish part anymore. Okay, so your education background, we've passed this stage. Well, I don't know what this what is asking me about. Show the study programs. Okay, probably these are the study programs that are asking for this requirement now are these. And I think they are finished programs that I've selected. Okay, so now let's get to the scholarship part. Exception from tuition. Now we are not accepted. Nigerians are not accepted because we are not in the EU. And at the same time, we are not in the EEA countries. Now, shoots. I need to mute you. Okay, muted. Okay, so here we are not exempted because we do not have any of this. We don't belong to this. We don't have EU blue card in Finland. We don't have any of this. So I do not have any of the above. That's what you choose here. Then you submit, you upload your passport. Now, these study programs are also asking you to upload your passport for study programs. You can view the study programs here. You can hide. So they're also asking that you upload. So you upload your passport here again. And then now some of the study program is asking for one of them. Study program is asking for a SAT test that was taken after March 2016. Let's check which one. Okay, for you to take this is one of the requirements of the Bachelor's of Business Administration and International Business in Lab University. So it's asking for a SAT test. You can say, no, I do not have a SAT test. But be sure that this is not a real requirement, because if this is a main requirement that cannot be waived, then you shouldn't be applying for this. Okay, so the next is work experience required for master's degree. Now, work experience in the field for which the application is applied, blah, blah, blah. Now, here you will need to submit something to prove that you have work experience. So, for example, if those who are being asked to submit work experience in some cases are those whose bachelor's degree are not in business, and now they want to take course. They want to take a master's degree program in business. So you might be asked to write GMAT or to submit to work experience, just as it is here. So let's check which school is asking for this. Please ensure your mic is mute. This is Kouvola, southeastern Finland. So he's asking that you provide a work experience. Okay. Now we've come to another school. This is Agalia. So if you observe the process that we are going through here, you see that up here we show these different schools. We show 6 schools, and then down here, each of the schools now we are now being asked the requirement of each of the schools. So this is where you now get to upload the requirement of each of those schools. So here is asking for your bachelor's degree, this, that, your CV. That's for the master's degree program. And this is also a bachelor's degree program. It's asking for the SAT result now. Then now, this is another university that was selected for a master's degree program. So you have to select which option is applicable to you, other eligible degree. And now it's saying, okay, if it's other eligible degree, you'll be invited to an entrance examination by this date. Someone's mic is okay. Now I got it. Okay. So you'll be asked to come for an entrance examination. Not come actually. The examination used to be online. So, and here you can see, for more information, find that on our website. Okay, so you should also provide work experience. Now you see this. So basically, I don't need to be going through every of it. So at the end of the day, it will now ask you, are you using an educational agency? No, you are applying by yourself. Because some of the schools actually have some agents working with them. So now, after all this has been filled, you will see that this question, check 19 answers, will now come to 0. If there are 0 answers, then you'll be able to submit. I think first you will preview, you check that everything is intact, all the details are filled, and then you submit. Now, because I did not fill all these details, let's go back to edit. Now, once let's go back to that. That is asking exceptions from tuition fee. Now, once I upload this, and then you upload here too, it will bring out the scholarship part, where it will ask you if you want to also apply for scholarship. It will ask if you want to apply for scholarship. So what you just need to do there is to tick that yes, you are interested in scholarship. That is how you apply for the scholarship. There is no extra work that you need to do. There is no extra application that you need to make for the scholarship. Everything is on this page. You get to apply to all the schools on this page, and you also get to apply for the scholarship, all the scholarships to the schools on this page too. And the only thing you need to do is to just tick that yes, you need a scholarship, and that is all. So I will stop the recording now and listen to your questions. Just give me a minute. Let me stop recording.